Hi there, and welcome back to the second part of lists. What we're going to have a look at is enhancing this list slightly. First of all, you might not want this list to display all the way through the game. The easy way to turn it off is just to turn it off here, like that. If you want it to come back again, you can't actually display the list with the program blocks in any way that I've found. So the easiest thing is just to go to the looks, and we're just going to say the high scores list, like that. When I double click for 2 seconds, it comes up with the high scores list. Of course, you can say this for longer. You can say it with just the normal say block and then turn it off later. So having done that, I'm going to turn it back on, and we're going to have a look at our sorting problem. So we had an issue here that when we tried to sort this, it goes into the wrong order. Now, first of all, you've got to decide what you want at the top. If you edit this block, it looks really complicated, but what you're looking for is this comparison here. You can set this to less than, in which case the smallest item will appear at the top, but we're doing a high score table, so we want more than to appear at the top. How this block works is really interesting. It's a bubble sort, but we'll go into that some other time. The other problem is that it's sorting this alphabetically. So 5 and 5 is more than 1. 4 is more than 2, so it's sorting it into the wrong order. What we really need to do is we really need to have the leading zeros in here. This is how a lot of old computer games worked, and you can see if I just put in leading zeros and then I sort the high scores, it works just fine. Now, of course, we don't want to do that manually each time, so what we can do, if I tear this off and turn the sort on automatically, is we can put in an if, which will go here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little operator just to check the length, which is in here somewhere. There we are. The length, and to see what the length is equal to. So we're going to be checking the length of the score, and if the length of the score is 0, we are going to be setting the score. Well, if there's no score, then obviously they've got nothing, so we're going to set the score to 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I duplicate that block, and the length of the score is 1, we want to put 4 zeros on the front, so we can use the join, which is just here. So I'm going to join 4 zeros to whatever the score was, like that, and we can duplicate that again and say if the score, the length of the score is 2, then we want to add 3 zeros, so on and so forth. I'm going to leave it there and just test it with 2, but obviously you'd need to duplicate a couple more. So we've got the sort automatically on the end, so when I run this now and it asks what my name is, I can say Barney, and Barney is going to have 99 points. And you see that he gets inserted in the list, and then he automatically goes to the right point in the score table. This is a really great feature to have, and of course we can do that before we display it, and then just at the end we can use the say function just like I did before, and we can put in the high score table. Just like that. What's your name? Mr. Powell, and I'm going to have 12 points, and there we are. There's my high score table. Hope you enjoyed that.